In the vast and ancient land of India, during the 3rd century BCE, the Mauryan Empire was the most powerful and expansive kingdom. Its capital Pataliputra was a hub of commerce, culture, and political power. The emperor, King Ashoka, was a formidable ruler known for his military prowess and ambitious conquests. Ashoka, the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya, ascended the throne after a brutal succession war. His early reign was marked by a series of ruthless military campaigns, expanding his empire from the Hindu Kush Mountains in the west to Bengal in the east, and from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. One of Ashoka's most significant campaigns was the conquest of Kalinga, a prosperous region on the eastern coast of India. The Kalinga War was fierce and bloody, resulting in massive loss of life and suffering. The devastation was unlike anything Ashoka had witnessed before, with thousands of soldiers and civilians dead and the land ravaged. After the war, Ashoka toured the battlefield. The sight of the carnage and the suffering of the survivors profoundly affected him. The once mighty and fearless king was overwhelmed with grief and remorse. He realized that his quest for power and glory had brought immense pain and suffering to countless people. In his state of despair, Ashoka sought solace and wisdom. He recalled the teachings of the Buddha, which he had heard of but never deeply considered. The principles of compassion, non-violence, and the middle path resonated with his troubled soul. Determined to find peace and redemption, Ashoka sought out Buddhist monks and scholars. He began studying the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, and embraced the principles of Buddhism. His transformation was profound and sincere. He decided to renounce violence and lead a life of righteousness and compassion. To solidify his commitment to the Dhamma, Ashoka embarked on a pilgrimage to the sacred sites associated with the life of the Buddha. He visited Lumbini, where the Buddha was born, Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree Sarnath, where the Buddha delivered his first sermon, and Kushinagar, where the Buddha passed into parinirvana. During his pilgrimage, Ashoka met many Buddhist monks and engaged in deep discussions about the teachings of the Buddha. These interactions further deepened his understanding and commitment to spreading the Dhamma. Upon returning to his capital, Ashoka resolved to govern his empire based on Buddhist principles. He issued a series of edicts, which were inscribed on pillars and rocks across his empire. These edicts communicated his new policies and moral guidelines to his subjects. One of the most famous edicts, the Kalinga Edict, reads, "All men are my children. What I desire for my own children I desire for all men. I desire for them all welfare and happiness in this world and the next." Ashoka's edicts emphasized non-violence, compassion, and respect for all life. He encouraged his people to live harmoniously, to respect all religions, and to strive for moral and spiritual development. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism had a significant impact on the spread of the religion. He built stupas and monasteries, supported Buddhist monks, and convened the Third Buddhist Council to preserve and propagate the teachings of the Buddha. Ashoka also sent missionaries to various parts of the world to spread the message of the Buddha. His own son Mahinda and daughter Sangamita were sent to Sri Lanka, where they established Buddhism and helped it flourish. King Ashoka's reign marked a golden era in the history of Buddhism. His efforts to promote peace, compassion, and moral integrity left an indelible mark on the world. His edicts are considered some of the earliest and most enduring records of Buddhist teachings and the principles of good governance. Ashoka's legacy continued long after his death. The values he championed influenced subsequent generations and played a crucial role in the cultural and spiritual development of Asia. His story serves as a testament to the transformative power of remorse, redemption, and the pursuit of wisdom. The story of King Ashoka and his transformation from a ruthless conqueror to a benevolent ruler inspired by the teachings of Buddha is a powerful narrative of personal and political change. It underscores the impact that the Dhamma can have on an individual's life and highlights the importance of compassion, non-violence, and moral leadership. Ashoka's journey from the battlefield of Kalinga to the path of enlightenment and peace exemplifies the profound effect that the teachings of Buddha can have on even the most powerful and hardened of hearts. It is a story that continues to inspire and guide those who seek to lead a life of virtue and wisdom.